Hello, everybody. Thanks for attending this meeting. It's really amazing to have all of you here after probably having thousands of Zoom meetings and online meetings. It's very nice that you still have kind of energy to attend this meeting in order to know a little bit more of the artistic program of FiraTàrrega 2021. So thank you so much from the whole team of FiraTàrrega to attending. Thanks, thanks, and thanks. Now I briefly explain what this session consists of. This is a session designed for the entire community of professionals, FiraTàrrega professionals. Whether or not you have the opportunity to come to Tàrrega, the objective, the goal of this meeting is to make your work easier and guide you through the old artistic program. In this edition, we are going to have 50 artistic shows. This is a lot of shows, but here we are going to talk about just the premieres, and we also will talk and share these shows that are ready to tour internationally. We will explain about 16 shows, right? I'm not going to talk about what the pieces are about, because on our website you can find the synopsis of the shows. On the most, I'm going to highlight the concept of each proposal develops. On this session, we will try to give you really practical and technical details about how to program these proposals. Now, I'm going to spend more or less 20 minutes explaining the proposals, and will be at the end of these 20 minutes when you will be able to ask some questions or share some doubts with the chat of the Zoom's chat. If any of you would like me to explain some details about one show that I haven't shared, please feel free to ask me and I will do my best also, right? One recommendation: Thursday, 9th of September, from 6 p.m., we will already have 10 different shows to enjoy. Thursday can be a very good day to start seeing shows, so I encourage you to take the advantage of Thursday and Friday. A part of this session, if any of you needs any recommendation or need to be guided for circus or street shows or wherever, you can write me directly, or it's our duty to help you in order to select between all these 50 proposals, artistic proposals, according of your needs. My colleague Aida will write down my email address, so feel free to ask me or any colleague from the professional department as Mike Ribalta. Well, let's go. I'm about to share you 16 proposals, and the first one is Company Medusa with Migrare, which is a dance show that talks about migration. Probably some of you already know their previous proposal, Mulher, where the stills as an element were kind of a main character of the piece. On this new show, the stills are also the main course. 4 performances, a smooth floor, 100% street art show with a frontal located audience. You will have the chance to see the show at daytime and also nighttime, but the company prefers to be programmed at nighttime, just to let you know. It's a really very physical show, and they can perform twice per day, but if that happens between one show and the other show, they need some time to recover. The following proposal is from this new collective, Ha Collective. They present Picadero, which is a contemporary circus proposal led by Ingrid Esperanza, with the discipline of hair suspension, capillary suspension. I don't know really the exact name, like capillary suspension or hair suspension. I think that you may realize what I wanted to mean. It's an indoor show. It's a frontal reception with a precious element, this big spinning top that you can see on the photo that moves around and the spinning top makes sound. The piece is conceived as a ritual where music has an important role. The show requires a powerful structure in order to support the big spinning top. Following proposal is from the well-known company, Catalan company called Kamchatka. They will present their last piece, Alta, an experiential show that requires an active audience that goes on a journey through a rural or natural space. A natural environment is required, a forest, a place away from the city, a non-urban space. It's a non-text show for 60 people. 60 people. They can perform twice per night. Yes, it's a night show. And the piece is related to migration. And on this show, you will discover a little bit about the protagonists of the previous trilogy of Kamchatka. Experiential and site-specific 100%. You will have the opportunity to see the show on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Next one is Angel Duvan with Papillon. He is a very young emerging artist. It's a contemporary solo dance from a talented artist that wants to talk about abduction and the dependence on technology and screens. A very big, large structure with a screen on the top of it, on the bottom of it, sorry. Kind of Daft Punk music, the 80s, and really bright lights that keep the attention of the audience into the screen. We will place this piece in an outdoor place where the audience needs to have a good visibility of the structure, but the piece is also able to be placed in a singular venues, non-conventional, or even big indoor venues. The show is practically autonomous at the technical level. The following is Kernel Dance Theatre with their new proposal, Long. It's also a contemporary dance proposal that want to tell about West and East binomial through elements of tradition. A piece with 4 performers and 1 music performer on the stage. This piece is about to place it into an unconventional place or singular venue or indoor stage. It has to be totally dark and the audience located in 2 sides because the action happens in the middle. No text, 40 minutes of dance. I'm very like a robot. Next one piece is about the company Itinerana. They present the new piece called El Laberinto del Cuco. It's an installation that talks about the past of time. A story explained with comic illustrations, as you can see on the photo, where the audience decides their own tour. The tour lasts 15 minutes and the installation has the capacity to assume 100 people per hour. A flat floor is required and they need at least 16 per 16 meters. They can perform 3 hours in a row, 1 block in the morning and 1 block in the afternoon. No techniques required. The following proposal is also about an installation. The Catalan company Toms Creatius present Secrets, an installation about secrets, with 3 different spaces, such as 3 big circles, from the largest one to the smallest one and intimate. Outside, we find a set of games that invite us to play with friends and family. Then we enter into the second circle. Here we pass a ticket office and starts an individualized tour that lasts 25 minutes. We will go through different games and installations where our curiosity and series of decisions we will make the last part of installation. In the middle, a big tent where we will share the most intimate secrets. This proposal combines crafts, paintings, visual arts, short films, and technology, a lot of disciplines. It's really an installation that goes one step further. They need a large space, at least 20 per 20 meters, and a smooth floor, and they are technical autonomous. They also work in frames of 3 hours, blocks of 3 hours in the morning and 3 hours in the afternoon. The next one is for the popular or international Catalan artist called Leandre, with the new piece Fly Me to the Moon. It's a non-text show with 2 people on the stage. As the scenography, there is a piano and a bicycle and a big structure, but very simple. It's big, but it's simple to build it up. The show could be programmed at daytime or nighttime. This is a poetic piece, so if you have the chance to provide a simple technical light right there, that will probably help. But really works for both night and daytime. Smooth floor with a capacity at least of 200 people. Next one is Vero Zendoya and Mark Gomez. They present a piece called Aloha from Hawaii. These 2 experienced dancers, women that have been on the street art sector for ages, decide to work together on this piece that talks about the difficulty of being women in a world dominated by men. It's a comedy show. Suddenly appears a limousine. Vero and Mar are getting off the limousine, dressed up like Elvis Presley. Related to techniques, it's a very simple show. They just need music and a smooth floor. Next one is the company called Sakuda, and they present Euphoria. This is the only big scale show that we will present at FiraTàrrega 2021. As you can see on the photograph, on the pic, it's a vertical dance show with 6 dancers hanging from a large container lifted by a crane. The show is a party. The show is a party with electronic music that invites to dance. The show is about to dance. They want us to dance with a simple, repeated choreography. Inside the container, the company brings their own lighting and the organizers needs to provide the sound. The show could be performed twice per day, at daytime, and of course it's at night time when it shines the most. You will have the opportunity to see this show just on Saturday. 2 performances on Saturday night in a big and perimetered area in Tàrrega. Next one is La Industrial Teatrera. they present herencia, that means, if I'm not wrong, inheritance, what we leave to the next generation in terms of waste, It's a duo, a classic clown show. The audience is located around the stage, a circle, 360 grades. And it's a street art show, but it looks very great if you manage to place it into a near and closed space. They also can perform twice per day, preferably at night time. Next one. It's Kim Giron and Mon Ribas. They present Phenomenon. Kim Giron is part of the contemporary circus Animal Revelation. And on this show, he joined with Mon Ribas, which is a cyborg artist. This is an indoor piece where the audience is situated in two sides. The capacity allows between 150 or 200 people, depending on the place, but it's very important to be close to the action. It's a combination of circus disciplines and natural phenomena. Scenes with stunning images that pretend to bring the natural phenomena into a theater using contemporary languages. Next one is Electrico 28, and they present the show The Frame. It's a public space piece. It's a show talking about the public space and how we, as humans, walk the street. 60, 70 people on the audience, sitting in chairs, observing the street. It's very important to find the right spot of the street. This is the really tricky thing of this piece, to find the right place to emplace it. The audience goes with headphones provided by the company. It's a clever, it's funny, and a spontaneous piece. The company will perform in Catalan, Spanish, and in English. And some of the shows will offer in English. It's not a basic text, but it's important to understand some of the words that they are using. So if you are interested of seeing this show, just check the program, the one who is in English, right? Next one, Los Galindos. You probably already know also this Catalan circus company, with the piece MDR. I'm not allowed to speak about what happens on this show. This is part of the surprise of the show. They need an outdoor space in front of a facade, in front of a building, and themselves are arranging a space for 100 people. 100 people, not more, not less. 3 actors, clowns, black humor, 60 minutes of show, and they can perform just once per day. They will perform in Tàrrega on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Next proposal is not a proposal, and it's a place that I would like to explain to you, this new space called La Paralla, which means the word, with a large poster of neon pink lights shining, hanging on the wall, where precisely the word, with its wide range of possibilities, will be the protagonist of this space. From a poetical electronical concert to a radio conversation. Mostly all the program of this space will be on Catalan, but I invite you to go to discover some artists as Ikram Bulum or Barba Corsini. I just let you know. I'm about to finish, and I'm just improvising a little bit, and the last piece I want to share, that I don't have the photograph on the screen, but it's about Pierre Savageau, and it's a French artist, and he presents a piece called Water Music. Water music is from the French artist Pierre Savageau, as I said. Pierre Savageau is an artist from the European In Situ Network, and this will be a world premiere. This is an aquatic concert, a concert with sounds of the sea. In order to enjoy the concert, it's necessary to wear a swimsuit, and it's mandatory to get inside the pool. It's not possible to listen the concert from outside. You have to put the head under the water. 20 minutes of concert every noon at FiraTàrrega to refresh your body and your mind. That will take place in the swimming pool of Tàrrega. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I can see Lucy doing like that. And you will also have plenty of shows that I haven't shared, as for example, the one who comes from Ireland, which is a very young artist called Laura Murphy, and she will present a piece called Abacus, 9 Irish women hanging 9 buckets, and they will present or represent the sounds of these factories, these repeated sounds of the factory that women were working inside. Laura Murphy and other plenty of artists and proposals are part of the artistic program of FiraTàrrega. So send us an email if you need more details. It's our duty to explain you, to guide into the artistic program. So thank you so much for being here. You are really a family, and I hope to see all of you on September. Take care and be healthy. Thank you so much for attending. Bye.